Good morning, West Creek Stampers. I guess it's still morning. It's right on noon, so we'll call it morning. But this is Tuesday, October 18th. I want to thank everyone for all their birthday wishes and cards that I received. I'm going to show you some of those cards here during this video, but I'm hopping on here to show you the October cards for those of you who got the kit, so you know how to put those together. Donna Favre won the door prize for the month, so congratulations, Donna, and she can pick from the prize basket. Next month's class is Tuesday, October 8th and Thursday, October 10 at 10, 2, and 6. So I'm going to turn a little light on here because I think it seems a little dusky. It's kind of cloudy out there today, and I don't get much light here in the basement. So I'm going to show you these cards here first. This is the first one. I used the Rustic Harvest Pump paper. DSP. It is gorgeous. So here are some of the colors in that paper, and it has two sides. This one, there is a black and white side, and there's a gold side, so you can color in some of these. I just love this paper. I don't have the stamp set, but I just wanted to show you how pretty that paper is. So I'm going to get on here with this card. This is a little bit of a special fold. I used Mossy Meadow for the base. And this is how the card opens. It's a card on a card, basically, is what I call it. So first of all, you're going to take your DSP and put it on. And I'm realizing the one thing that I did not bring over here to get ready for this video is my glue. So I'm going to do the best I can with what I have here close by. I have learned to really like Stampin' Up's adhesive. So I have two pieces here of the DSP on Hello Harvest. All the DSP on this card is in that pack of paper. So I put those two on first. I took my strip of Mossy Meadow, and not to worry about the dimensions for this. It's all on the PDF that I already sent out to you by email. If you're not on my email list and you didn't get that and would like to, please let me know. This plain white is for the inside. And we're just going to go ahead and put that on there right now. The front, we're using that gorgeous paper, the pumpkins. I love that, but I didn't feel like I would use that stamp set and framelits enough, so I decided I'm just gonna make some cards with. So this is a strip of Cajun Craze, and I took the twine, and this may be where I get into trouble with not having my other adhesive here, but I'm gonna try a glue dot to hold that twine down in the back, which should work okay. You can do this on either side, and I just fastened on the back and then wrapped. Now that comes out just about right as far as the length. You may have to trim yours off a bit. I'm going to grab another glue dot here and put on the back of there. And then this is just, I fastened this down flat. I did not use any dimensionals in this card. And it can go across there wherever you would like. before we go any further, I did not fasten this part down, so that's next. Again, if you want the dimensions for this and you didn't get that email with the PDF, you just make a comment here and let me know, and I'll be glad to share that with you. Okay, and then these words come from the Charming Sentiments, and then I use the Sentiment Silhouette dies to cut it out. And that's a very simple card to put together. I do have some other cards here made with that paper. And I'm just going to go through those here real quick and show you them. How simple you can make a card with just using the DSP. Here's another one that's kind of similar to that last one. And then here is one that uses the dies in the stamp set. And I do really like that pumpkin. Okay, our next card is a Christmas card. And here we go. That one is using the set called Peace to You. And this didn't really jump out at me when I first saw it, but I really came to love it after I saw some samples and started making cards and saw how easy it was to stamp with. Now, I used Starry Sky as my main color on this one. And I don't even, there it is, my bone folder. It seems like every time I do a video, there's something that I forget. So I'm going to put this white goes on the inside, but I'm not going to fasten that down until I stamp it, which I'm not going to do today. So this is using the Merry Melodies embossing folder. And this ribbon actually, I don't believe is Stampin' Up, but it went well with what we have here. And I took, you're going to take the shorter piece of your ribbon and wrap around this embossed white piece before you fasten it down on your card base. Whoops, and that is a little bit crooked. So we can do this and move it down a little bit. Okay, so this goes on the card base. And I love this embossing folder for these words, Silent Night, Holy Night, which are on that stamp set that I just showed you. Okay, so the nativity, the stamps in this stamp set are best stamped on the Stamparatus. Now, I know that a couple people noticed this was a little bit crooked or a little bit wonky, as one of my friends says, but it doesn't matter because you're going to cut on the outside of this just to bring it down a little bit and cut that shape out. Now, usually with a solid image like this, unless you have a freshly inked stamp pad, you're probably gonna have to stamp it or ink it twice. Now, I'm seeing a little spot there that isn't inking, so I'm thinking there might be, nope, it did that time, so we're good. Okay, so we have a lot of ink on there, and we are going to let that dry a little bit. I'm going to show you, I did stamp this ahead of time. This is the word Silent Night, Holy Night, and I did use dimensionals to put them on the card. Now you can get the regular size dimensionals on here. It's a little skinny. I cut those words out with the stitched rectangles. Dies. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is cut just along the outside edge. And geez, I have one of my worst pair of scissors here, but I'm gonna do it anyhow. So you can cut this right up close, or I like to let a little white border around it. Okay, and it doesn't take long to do this. I'm not perfect, but I think the person getting this card is not going to critique how straight I cut that. I may have to step away and get another pair of scissors for the next card we do, because those are simply not good. I have my creative memories. I have the Stampin' Up! Snips, which they are wonderful, but I don't have enough to go on all my tables, so I do have other scissors. So I'm going to raise this up on dimensionals. And I like, when I have a ribbon across, I like to straddle that ribbon with my dimensionals. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to make a bow and place just to the left of our nativity. And I do have a bow maker here that I use sometimes, but I'm just going to tie it freehand here this time and snip off the ends a little bit. Use a glue dot. And I think for this one, I recommend that you use 2 because it's a little big. You can put that in any direction you want. Mine's going to go like that. And like I said later, I'll go back and stamp the image on the inside. Now, I had Hope and Peace out. That's a nice set right now with Stampin' Up! And I used one of those on the inside. And let's see if I did stamp. Nope, I did not stamp that one. I just have the directions in there. But that is that card. I'm just going to show you here real quick some other cards that I made with that stamp set. This is a retired DSP here on the back, but that was very simple. I just stamped that on this strip of white, put the words at the bottom, I colored the star, and it is very simple. This one I did in the shaded spruce, because there's also a church stamp with that stamp set, and I just love this. We may be doing this card for one of our cards in November. And then here's another one using those rectangle framelits. I made a little frame and used some of the gold trim paper in the back. So there we go. Now our last card is this one. We're using Nature's Prints. And this is a little bit of a special fold card as well. You just fold back this section and use dimensionals right along the edges. Now in your envelope, you're going to have some pieces. This is the wreath that is in the framelits with those Nature's Prints. And I think, yeah, that's called Natural Print Dies. And I used gray granite ink on this one. I did go ahead and pre-stamp and cut these out for time's sake, just to show you. And so this card I scored at 4 1/4 and 1 1/4. Now you have strips of paper, and this is from the Sun Prints. You're going to put your 2-inch wide piece on the front here, like this, right along close the edge, let a little border, and I got that a little crooked, but I can wiggle it since I used the glue. Okay, and so then one of these 1-inch strips, and you can use either side. Some of you would be able to use the navy side of your print. And then you have another, I'm having trouble picking it up, and you have another 1-inch strip, and it goes right here on the back, so that when you open your card, you have this area to stamp on the inside. Now, I did not stamp on this one, but what I want to show you is right down along the edge here, and the outer edge is where I put my dimensionals. So if you have a pack of dimensionals that's almost done, you can cut a strip down the outer edge. But I'm just going to pull a few off and this just gives you a little different, whoops, that really slid. And I'm not going to fight with it here on video, but I think I may just let that alone, because till I get everything else on here, I think I'll be okay with it. Okay, so, and I'm not quite as particular, because I'll tell you, I got some birthday cards, I did not critique them. And we're going to put some pearls. This best wishes and happy thoughts comes from the Nature's Prints. So I thought this looked like it would be a pretty card for wedding, anniversary. It could be almost anything. And this is really giving me a hard time here. Something's under fighting me. All right. Which is how it happens when we're on a video. Okay, so we have some pieces for the back. And you can see I boo-booed, and then I put. So you can put those on there however you want. I gave you probably some extra pieces. This is half of the wreath that's in those dies. And this one is just about falling off, so I'm going to pull it off. What I did was adhere these to the back of that tag. And I have to get it right on the glue to have it work. So these can be cut apart at different places for what you want to see on yours. And I did give you an extra piece. Mine's kind of falling apart. Let's see here. Whoops, I got the dropsy today. Dropsy. Okay, and so we're going to do this. And then I think I didn't put the extra piece in mine, but I think I will put that right there. And so I have 3 pieces coming up in the back, and I don't know if this is going to stay, and probably not, since we're on video, especially because I don't have my other adhesive handy, and I'm not going to walk away again. Whew. See, I have trouble. Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals on the back of this then, and only adhere it over this far and put it on the front. And that is your 3rd card. Now, I don't have any more samples of that one, but I do have a couple other things here that I wanted to show you. And one of them is that new birthday kit that Stampin' Up! Has out. And this is the book that comes with it. This is a birthday card organizer kit. So in each page has lines for the days of the month. You get stickers to put on for the months, but you have a pocket for each month of the year. This is quite large and pretty sturdy. It has a nice spiral down. I really like it. Not only do you get that book, but you also get enough supplies to make 12 cards, 6 like this, and with the pretty envelopes that match, and then 6 like this. This kit is $25. It is in Stampin' Up's regular line of kits. They are not in a catalog. You need to go online to be able to look at those. But I just wanted to show you what that one was like because I was anxious to get it. I send a lot of birthday cards. These are some of the birthday cards and gifts that I got, and I just thought this was so neat. This is a little box, and it can hold one of those little mug treats. So I just thought this was a cute little box. Very nice, and a nice way to give a gift to someone. Okay, so we have some cards that I've gotten. Not all of these are birthday cards, but a lot of these are ones that I've gotten in the mail in the last couple weeks. And so I just want to show you these. This one in particular is made with, it's a napkin card. And some time ago I did a napkin card video. In fact, whoops. It should still be on with my videos. These came from Dollar Tree, I'm told. Here is another card that I got. They're all gorgeous. I appreciate all the cards and messages that I got for my birthday. Here's something I wanted to show you. Also, if you're sending a card to someone that has pearls and things, some people like to put overlays over the front of those so they aren't damaged when they travel in the mail. You can use the clear. Some people use tissue paper. This idea is an embossed piece, and then that's like a gift to the person that you're sending the card to, because I can use that again on another card. Okay, so here's some other cards, and forgive me, I gathered up as many as I saw here close, but I wanted to show them to you. Forgive me if yours isn't here. Maybe it's on the way. I did not leave it out intentionally. I'm just saying. Here's another one. So many pretty cards, and I love getting cards in the mail as well as sending them. There's one. Here we go is another pretty card. We go. This is not a homemade card, but that's okay. It's still a beautiful card. And this one, my niece always gives me one that's a little funny. A birthday is the perfect day to start a cleansing liquid diet. Start with a glass of wine and then work your way up to margaritas. I thought that was cute. We get together once a month for lunch. It's a sister's lunch, and we usually have a little glass of wine. So this one's a special fold. This one took a lot of work. And on the back, it's like this. This card comes open, and this got a little wonky from mailing. I'm going to retape that down. But this card is like a box card, and I'm sure you can't see with my hands there, but it opens up like this, and you can stand it up. I think it's okay here now. It may have had a little adhesive back there, I'm not sure. But mailing these cards does do a little damage. But this is how it started out on the front, and then like this. So that card took a lot of work, I know, and it's gorgeous, and I'm going to put it up on display. Okay, I'm going to look at my list here quick. I know I have gotten the framed florets or florets kit that is coming out. Customers can order it in November. It will be in the catalog in January. Some of the things will not carry over though. The stamp set and the dies, which I haven't even opened those dies yet. And then there's a stamp set that goes with it that's Christmassy, which I did not get. It has these gorgeous little gold adhesive back swirls, which I'm not sure they're going to carry over. They may be one of the things that sells out. And then this is the front of the paper, and that's called Fitting Florets, and I don't think that's going to carry over. So I just wanted to show you that. Let's see. I think there's a sign-on special going on till the end of October. If you're interested, $99 plus tax is going to get you $155 worth of Stampin' Up! Products of your choice. The clearance rack was updated here yesterday, I believe. I just noticed it today. Actually, I saw a post from Jody Breckbill. So you might want to look at that clearance rack and see what's going on there. And then Paper Pumpkin for November is tags, Christmas tags. So if you want to get that one, make sure you sign up by November 10th. Okay, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Any questions, anytime, please let me know. And let me know if you need the PDF for these cards. Have a wonderful day.